Alright, welcome to the pod, guys. My name is Julian. I'm a junior in college. I live in Hawaii. And I have so many things that I wish I could go back and tell my little 18-year-old self, my little freshman self, sophomore self, probably myself last May, I have learned lots through tears and existing on a daily basis. And so these are just some things I wish I knew earlier, and I want to pass on to you for free and hopefully help you guys live a happier, healthy life. That's what I'm here for. Okay, let's jump right into it. Segment 1, self-help. You are your best friend. Speak to yourself like your best friend. The way you speak defines and creates your reality. We speak things into existence. It's honestly something that I'm getting better at every day, and that I have recently discovered through journaling can completely change your life. Journaling things and writing down goals, or writing down your favorite parts about yourself, what you love about yourself, what you wish you could fix about yourself, what you think you're lacking in friendships, will completely redefine your reality, because your brain doesn't know the difference between truth and lie. So if you're speaking negative things into your brain on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, your perception of the world is going to be completely negative. And that's just no way to live, because the only thing we have in this world is our sensation and perceptions of the reality around us, okay? I really want that to sink in, because growth mindset will change your world and change the way that you live life, the way that you see obstacles and when negative things happen, because negative things do happen. It's the way that you are resilient to negative things that changes the outcomes of things. You have two paths in life. You can think about something negatively and spiral and be negative towards yourself, towards your body image, towards your friends, towards your family, or you can take the harder road and be positive and enlist positive affirmations into your daily routine, which I'm here to tell you guys is life-changing. So what I do is, when I wake up every morning, I listen to 1 or 2 minutes of positive affirmations and remind myself to speak positively. You have one body, you have one brain. Why not treat it with respect? Why not treat it like your best friend? And I think this is really important, and it's something I didn't do for a really long time, and I'm just starting to do, and I feel the glow coming from inside out, because it's a way to gain confidence. It's a way to gain self-respect. If you speak about yourself in a negative light, others are going to only view you in that light, because that's the energy that you're putting out, versus putting out positive energy and putting in the time to understand where negative feelings and emotions come from, why you're feeling negative in which ways, and redirecting the train of thought to be positive. Okay? It sounds simple, but it's not. It's really hard. It's a daily thing to work on. And if you can start working on it 2 years from my age, which would be 18, if you can start working on it at 18, you're gonna reap the benefits to the degree that I was never able to at 20. The way you speak about yourself defines your reality and creates it. Please speak beautifully to yourself. We have one body, one brain. Treat it like you would treat your best friend. With that growth mindset, you have the ability to accomplish anything. If you want to study anything, you can. If you want to be anyone, you can be anyone you want to be. You can do anything you want to. It starts in here. A lot of podcasts, hours and hours of podcasts, have retrained my brain to believe this, and the podcasts that I'm talking about are The Drive by Peter Attia, Huberman Lab podcast. It's very science and neuroscience based, and The Pursuit of Wellness. There's so many techniques. You can learn so much about the brain and the body, and how to become more resilient, how to enlighten yourself on growth mindset, how to fix bad habits, how to reduce stress, how to become a better learner. There is so much information out there. Fall asleep to this podcast. That's what I would do. I would fall asleep to a Huberman podcast I think I fell asleep to a Human podcast for 2 years in a row. So that's my guy. I love him. I'll represent him any day of the week. Listen to these podcasts. They will change your life, okay? Next, we're going to learn about how to protect your peace, because this is so important and you need time, especially in college, by yourself. So if this is going on long walks or going to the dining hall by yourself, any time that you can take to yourself and be in solitude and reflect and inflect will save you so much energy, because sometimes you have roommates that are projecting their negative energy onto you, or you're in a negative mindset and you're projecting that onto other people. And so taking the time to sit in silence with your mind and your thoughts will show you a lot about where you want to go in life, who you want to be, what aspects of your life are diminishing or enlightening your world. I wish I would have taken time in college more to journal and reflect on my inner thoughts and honestly my needs. What do I need? What am I missing in life right now? Oh, next, listening to your intuition. Guys, we have little voices, okay, in our gut. You have a little feeling, and you can feel it when you're around the wrong people, if you're in the wrong relationship, or if you're going out when you don't want to, and you know it's going to be a bad night, but your friends are like, oh my god, let's go out. Stay in. Just stay in, okay? If you don't listen to your intuition, it's kind of hard to recognize where these weird feelings are coming from. But if you have a weird feeling around somebody, maybe they're just kind of mean to you, or they don't add to your glass of water, right? They take away. Friendships and relationships shouldn't take away from you. They should only add. And if they are taking away from you, remove yourself from the situation, because that's not benefiting you. So you're wasting your time, and time is the only, in my opinion, is the only thing we really have in life, and it's just so important to spend it wisely, okay? And so if you're around a group of people that you don't like, don't hang out with them. Be by yourself instead. You will learn so much more sitting in silence rather than trying to fit in with a group of people that you don't share any beliefs with. In strong friendships and in strong relationships, you should be talking about philosophical beliefs, religious beliefs, intellectual conversations. If your friendships and relationships aren't adding to that pile of knowledge and expanding your worldview, why are you spending time with them? You know what I'm saying? I've spent a lot of time in situations and in friend groups that I didn't get along with, and I don't want to say that it's a waste of time, because I don't believe that. You know, I think everything happens for a reason. But I will say, now that I'm in more friendships and in friend groups that add to my life, I will never waste a time on a friendship that I don't feel supported in. Choose your friends wisely. There's a saying that goes, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Surrounding yourself with the right people is so important, because you're going to naturally pick up on their habits and tendencies. And so if you're in a friend group that is participating in a lot of bad habits, or sitting around and gossiping about people, you're going to take on that negative energy and project it and reflect it. And so it's just not going to add to your life in a way that a friendship that makes you eat better, that you are exercising with your friends, or you're talking about the future, who you want to be, what is the highest version of yourself. And I promise you, friendships are out there that will enlighten these beliefs and these conversations. Like they will come to you. And so it's just so important to have really strong friendships with people that you align with. And I promise you, if you're a loner, it's gonna be so much better than I would rather be a loner and be alone than be in a group of 100 people that I don't like. The fear of missing out. It's real, we all feel it, we all doom scroll, we've all been there. But let me enlighten you on the joy of missing out. Are you really missing out if people are dabbling in substance abuse or gossiping the whole time, or just kind of bringing each other into these doom mindsets. You're not. You should feel joy that you're by yourself. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. If you want to go be around 100 people that don't make you feel good, go. But me personally, I would rather be by myself or in a really small group of people who make my life better, you know? Friends that reset your social battery are the best thing in the entire world. And if you're around a lot of people and they're draining you, maybe reflect and look around to what you want to fix. And when you remove people from your life, it only makes more room for more people and new experiences. So, yes. This kind of goes back to the trusting your intuition, but being wary of red flags. Be wary of red flags, okay? They don't go away. You can't change people. And people show you who they are. They don't change. You're not going to change them. You shouldn't want to change people. Okay, you should be able to accept somebody as they are. And if somebody is making your gut flare up and you're seeing all these red flags, then this isn't the relationship for you. Okay, you shouldn't be in this relationship. There's a relationship out there that's going to make your life better. That they have understood themselves and healed their inner traumas and make other people's life better. Unfortunately, on the other hand of that, there's relationships where people aren't healed and hurt people hurt other people. So if you're ignoring red flags, I mean, we've all done it. Let's be honest, I'm not making this video because I had a lot of people with green flags. Like, I've ignored the red flags before. If you go against yourself, life will only show you that you should have gone with yourself, you know? Whenever you hang out with them, are you hearing a little voice that's like, I don't know. That is your sign. You need to leave. You need to leave! Trusting yourself can be applied to so many situations. Like, it can be applied to friend groups, relationships. It can be applied to going to the wrong college. For the longest time, I was walking around Minnesota, and in my heart, I always knew this wasn't the place for me. I'm in Hawaii now. I listened to myself. I'm in Hawaii now, okay? Listen to yourself. If you don't like the college you're going to, transfer. If you love it, stay. Have the best 4 years of your life. But don't ignore those little voices, because those little voices compound and they turn into a big life problem, okay? We don't want any more of those. My last segment for you guys is your health is your wealth. In college, I was a straight A student. I was on the dean's list. I was in clubs. I had an internship. I'm still in college, but these are my past prerequisites, okay? This is why you should be taking my advice, okay? I really owe that to taking care of my mental health, which is synonymous to taking care of my physical health. In college, I prioritized my health. I prioritized going to the gym, going on runs, stretching, or even just doing core exercises. If you guys want some exercises, I will totally link some. I will film videos of what I do. It doesn't take much time. If you can exercise from 15 minutes to an hour a day, it will completely change your reality for the better. And it helps you focus in school. If I had a hard test or a paper that I'm like struggling to start, I go and work out and I clear my mind. I get my physical body's energy out so that my mental can go to work, you know? Exercise is super important, and in college, it helps you build a really strong routine. For example, I would wake up at 8:30 in the morning, and from 8:30 to 9:30, I'm getting ready. From 9:30 to 11, I'm working out. Because if I don't start my day with a workout, I know my whole rhythm is going to be thrown off. I'm not going to be able to focus as well. And it just feels good to take care of yourself and to put time and effort into feeling good. Because when you feel good, you look good. And vice versa, when you look good, you feel good. So please prioritize exercise and sculpting a schedule with exercise in it. I promise you, it's the foundation of anything you want to do. Your health is your wealth, okay? That is my advice session for now. Let me know if you guys want to hear anything else. Drop them in the comments. I'm going to keep these coming. I have a few more things that I would really like to talk about and emphasize, but thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys later. Love you!